Welcome to the Buddie System podcast.
We're three friends here to uncover the surprising depths of the network dramedy 911, a procedural show that masterfully balances laughable unseriousness with charming characters and heartwarming stories. We hope you join us as we embark on a journey of witty, insightful conversations analyzing the characters and their relationships through an elevated critical lens.
Before we tell you more about the show, let's introduce you to the Buddies.
Hey everyone, I'm Rachel. I'm an artist who watches and yells about television and movies with my friends almost as often as I paint. Actually, that's not true. It's more. I'm known in my friend group for my impeccable dad jokes and playing devil's advocate, much to their chagrin. I have a particular set of skills that include honing in on fine details and invisible strings, then connecting it all in a nice little package after a detour or two. On the way, I've collected my own fandom Infinity Stones, Black Sails, Marvel, Supernatural, and my newest acquisition, 911. Like karma, I always come back around, and while I started watching 911 a couple of years ago and stopped, I know, what was I thinking? I'm back on the fire engine bandwagon with a vengeance.
Hi, my name is Scylla, or Syl for short. I have a passion for media editing and English lit. Other than Supernatural, my hyperfixations are fresh out the super mega turbo hell slammer, from Marvel and Star Wars to 911. Also, I am in your walls. Just kidding, I am not in your walls, but I am in your ears. Being an observant mastermind is my superpower, and my comedic timing is only outmatched by my out-of-pocket sick burns. Speaking of burns, I got into 911 because of the slow roasting slow burn, but we'll get into that later.
Hi y'all, I'm Han, the resident media producer. I am neurospicy in chronic pain and insane in the membrane. An ADHD girly is nothing without their special interests. Mine include most things Marvel, firefighters with questionable judgment, and a tortured blonde woman's latest album. I have a knack for getting into characters' heads to ascertain their feelings and motivations, which is probably invasive, but let's be real, it's the closest most of them will get to therapy. I am a recent convert to 911, but deeply devoted to the cause. I came for the bisexual rep I needed and stayed for the fire fam I deserved.
We will explore the show one episode at a time from the beginning. Each week, we'll delve into the character arcs and relationships highlighted in that episode and pinpoint a scene we find of particular interest to thoroughly dissect. 911 does a great job of reflecting the characters' journeys through the emergency calls on each episode. We'll dive deep into these overarching themes and our takeaways of the larger philosophical ideas of the episode and focus on ones that will have significant meaning throughout the series as a whole. We will also touch on how the writing, production, and network all play pivotal roles in making intentional decisions that affect what we as viewers take away as the big picture and what it all means as the final story that airs.
We love that there is a lot of queer representation on this show, which we discuss regularly in our character analyses. In addition, we have a dedicated segment for something we do not see a lot in television, a subtextually queer-coded character coming out canonically. While we keep the rest of the regular podcast spoiler-free, we make an exception in this case, as Buck is coded as bisexual, but not canonically shown as such until Season 7. We'll be keeping an eye out for bisexual Buck details and discussing how the relationship between Buck and Eddie specifically evolves.
In addition to our core episodes, we'll also have clownery specials, where we take off our analytical hats and put on our tinfoil ones for some spoilery fun. You can also find our live reactions to new episodes on YouTube. Thanks for listening. We'd love to talk to you on your favorite social media platform. Follow us at Buddie System Pod everywhere. That's BUDDIE System Pod.
Remember, don't accidentally fall into the 911 fandom.
But if you do,
take a buddy with you.